Well, we're moving on now to the final item that we're going to look at in this Jane Scrivner special hour. We've talked mostly about facial oils, and now we're going to move on to a body oil. This is called the Firm Believer Definitive Body Serum. We've got a price here of £49 and a pretty big size of 100 mils, Jane. So who needs this and how do we use it?
The main reason I like to have body products within the range is that as females, we're very good at sort of decapitating from here. We do all this beautiful care, and then 10 days before we hit the beach, it's like, I need to do something about the rest of it. Mm-hmm. So this is my sort of encouragement to get you down the body. This is really, really hydrating. So if you're the type of person, which I admit I was, that when you take your clothes off, there's that nice puff of dry skin in the air, which is, I know, disgusting, but...
Have you ever taken your tights off? And there's this powder of dry skin.
Snake living.
Sorry, I really, too much information I know.
I think
I've never done that, but I've heard that can happen.
Yes, apocryphal stories. Yes. It's written in books. So this oil is, and you can see by the colour of it, it's a really, really rich green. Mm-hmm. We've got avocado, we've got jojoba, and we've got apricot oil in there. Over 85% apricot, so really, really hydrating. Mm-hmm. And with Firm Believer, we say, and there's a leaflet that comes with it, the first time you use it, exfoliate to within an inch of your life. Yeah. So it really got to get rid of that dry skin. And then start squirting this one on. Be quite liberal. It's a thick oil, but it's really, really absorbent, if you want to try that one. And you can dress almost immediately after. And you will see in a couple of days, your skin will transform to that dull, dry skin, to that nice, ready-to-bear glow.
Do you know, I think it's true of a lot of women. I'm very lazy because it seems such a big area. I don't know whether it's because I'm larger than I used to be, but it does seem such a large area, but so worth it, isn't it?
It makes a huge difference. It's one of those things you put on a sleeveless top and you don't have to look sideways and be concerned. It's going to give you that really nice glow. I also formulated it. I used the right essential oils to give you the benefit for the skin, but also formulated it on the original recipe of like an eau de cologne. So it has a fresh, it's not too feminine, it's not too masculine, but it is a fragrance you can wear.
And what about, if you are somebody who does suffer from dry skin, or perhaps you shave your legs a lot. Yes. Is this good for after having shaved your legs?
Absolutely. I would squirt this on, massage it in, and we do say in the first bottle you buy, and we've learnt this by experience, because it's so beautiful, but it's towards the more expensive end of my product range. Don't be afraid to use it, otherwise you're not going to reach that turning point. We call it our turning point oil. Exfoliate, apply liberally for the first 4 or 5 days, then your skin will completely transform, and then you can knock back how much you're applying.
What about, if you are somebody like me who suffers from dry skin on elbows and knees, would you be concentrating perhaps more on those areas?
I would say exfoliate to get rid of the dry skin, because as soon as you've got rid of the dry skin, you've got a much better absorbency. It's like putting it on, rather than having a barrier that the product's got to get through, get rid of the dry skin, exfoliate, dry skin brush, and then apply. You can absolutely concentrate on certain areas, but I would say just a general application is going to work wonders.
I want you to compare and contrast my elbows. Okay, so that's...
Okay. Well, of course, I'm bound to say this is just amazing.
But feel what it was like before.
Yeah, maybe you can just...
It was like sandpaper, wasn't it?
You can tell the difference immediately.
I could take a pine table, distress it with my elbow and then paint it.
That could be your exfoliation, but I would advise against it.
Right, I'm going to get some on there. So something which, we especially in the month of July, August, whatever, we're thinking about being beach ready. No excuse not to do it the rest of the year, but we're particularly having our attention focused on being more on show.
It's feeling okay.
You've got your lovely sleeveless top on, and you want to have that lovely moisturised, plumptious skin, don't you?
You want that nice sheen. You don't want it to look oily, and you don't want it to look dull, and you don't want it to look dry. And if you can see how the light catches, that was you going out with a sleeveless top, it's just like, okay, I'm good to go.
Now, Jane, you are very fussy about your oils. Are you just as fussy about your oils in your body products as you are in the facial ones?
Yes. I am even more so, because as you said before, it's a bigger area. If it has a smell in it, if it has an aromatherapy, I want it to be skincare that's facial grade for the body. I don't see why one gets better treatment than the other.
Well, just The smell of it is lovely as well. So if you are going out in the evening and you have done all of that, done all the exfoliation, you've had a shower, you've exfoliated, and you apply this, you are just you feel better about yourself. You feel as if you are more groomed, actually, for one thing,
yes.
and you are going to smell divine. Tell me the oils again that you've got in here. Is it apricot, did you
With
say?
our core oils, we've got apricot, which is very, very nourishing. We've got avocado, and we've got my old favourite, jojoba. And this, in a professional treatment, we will paint this on warm. So we'll do the exfoliation, then we paint that on warm. So it's a drench that's firming. And the reason it's called the Definitive Body Serum is because that apricot is really going to make a tonal difference and a textural difference to the skin.
And if you want to get this, well, you can. It's called the Firm Believer Definitive Body Serum, and the price is £49 for 100 mils, which is a really good, decent, big size. The price does include postage and packaging as well. Well, Jane, thank you very much for coming in and introducing me to your lovely world of oils.
You're very welcome.
Are you going to come back and see us again?
I hope so. As soon as I've got some other products, I will be along and tell you all about them.
Well, Jane, thank you very much. And meanwhile, I'm going to say goodbye for now, but do carry on browsing. Have a look at some of the other products that we have from Jane Scrivner on the website. Also have a browse of our other ranges as well.